Alright, you guys, so welcome back to my channel. I do have my November favorites, which is so crazy to say because I swear this year is going by so fast. Like, how are we already in December, you know? But at the same time, I'm pretty sure everybody's ready for this year to be over with, so I am not complaining. But I do have a couple products in front of me that I've been loving this past month, and if you're interested, make sure you go ahead and like, subscribe, and let's jump right to the video. Alright, so jumping right into it, I do have a lot of favorites because I did have my Sephora VIB sale haul recently, so I do have a lot of products that I was loving. And also I do have one product, you guys, that kind of disappointed me. I didn't expect it, but you guys know I never have regrets in my videos, so this is the first one, which I will share last. But this one that I do have is called the RMS Beauty Living Luminizer Glow Quad, and this is one of my favorites of this month because when it comes to highlighter, you guys, I love cream highlighters as of recently because it looks so natural and wet on the skin. And with this, I got the mini version because I didn't know which one will work best for my skin, so I got the smaller one just to try them all out. And I will say this one on the very bottom is my favorite, and it's called Buriti Bronzer. This looked so wet on the skin, so beautiful. I did a video recently with this, and it's called my Try New Products video, I do believe. I will link it above. But with this highlighter, you guys, I will say I was super impressed because I didn't know what to expect. But when I put it on my skin, I was like, whoa, what is going on right now? Like, this looks so beautiful, so wet, so blinding. I'm obsessed with it. And I will say on the back of my hand, it is not giving the same effect as it did on the cheeks, but trust me, you guys, this looks so nice, especially if you do love a wet highlighter. This one is for you. And the other shades in here are super nice as well, but they're a little bit too light for my skin, so I do want to point that out. But moving on to blushes, I do have two blushes. Y'all know on my channel I love blushes, and one of them is the e.l.f. Putty blush in the shade Bali. I actually got 6 of these blushes, but I just want to show you guys one of them because I did a whole video on it, which I will link above as well. I feel like in this video I'm gonna link a lot of stuff above because I want y'all to see, you know, what they truly look like on the face. But I will say with these putty blushes, you guys, I am super impressed because you guys know I love the Fenty Beauty cream blush, which is one of my favorite blushes out there. So when e.l.f. came out with their putty blush, you guys, I just knew I had to go ahead and grab it. So I do have 6 shades, but I just want to go ahead and show you guys one of them, and this one is in the shade Bali, which is kind of like a nude on my skin tone, and it kind of reminds me of Rose Latte from Fenty Beauty as well. So this is what it looks like, you guys. They're so creamy and nice, and I love the fact that it doesn't take away from your foundation because I can go ahead and apply this blush on top of my foundation and it just melts right in. So I highly recommend these. They're only $6, you guys, and e.l.f. I think currently is doing free shipping, so go ahead and jump on it. Now moving on to the next blush, I do have the Rare Beauty Soft Pinch blush in the shade Grateful, and you guys know I have this shade in the shade Love, which I love because that one's a little bit more of a orangey brownie shade. But this shade, you guys, is so beautiful to me. All right, online I will say it looked a little bit more red, but in person it looks more like a corally hot pink, if that makes sense. So let me swatch these for you guys, and I do want to point out that this formula is their dewy version, I believe. Yeah, it's your dewy version. So it does look a little bit glowy on the skin, but I will say at the same time, I was super happy with it because you guys know I'm oily. So when I heard the word dewy, I was like, should I go ahead and get it? I don't know. But when I did apply it on the cheeks, you guys, it does give you a nice glow, but at the same time, it doesn't make you super oily throughout the day, if that makes sense. So I love these so much. I just need to go ahead and grab every single one of them because these are one of the best liquid blushes out there, you guys. I'm telling you. If you haven't tried it out, I don't know what you're waiting for because these are something you do need in your collection. Okay, so recently LA Colors went ahead and sent me their Pro Brushes line, and when I first got this, I didn't expect much from it just because, you know, when it comes to drugstore brushes, sometimes they're hits or misses. But with this line, I will say every single brush they sent me, you guys, I have been obsessed with. One of them that I do want to point out is called their Large Powder Brush, and this is what it looks like. And y'all can tell it kind of looks like a bronzer brush, if that makes sense, the way it's shaped. So that's what I've been using it for. But going into the main reasons why I love this brush, you guys, the main reason, of course, is it applies my bronzer really nice on the face, because when it comes to a lot of brushes out there, they either pick up too much product or they don't pick up any product. But this one is just like the perfect medium, and it applies it so beautiful on the skin. As y'all can see, every single time I go ahead and use this, I just know my bronzer is gonna look good no matter what. And the best part is it's super fluffy and it doesn't shed at all, and it's also dense as well. So I love that. I'm not sure what the price of this is, to be honest, but with LA Colors, I know everything they have is super affordable. So if you see any of their brushes out there, make sure you go ahead and grab it, because y'all, I was just shook. I was like, wait a minute, like, hold up. The next one I do have for you guys is a NATASHA DENONA Biba Neutral All Palette. I think it's called their All Neutral Biba palette, I believe. But this is what it looks like, you guys. And I have been wanting this for the longest, just because it's like a neutral girl's dream. All right. So once you open this up, this is what it looks like. And I do want to point out that on her website, I do believe for Black Friday and Cyber Monday, it is 30% off. But these shadows, you guys, like, honestly, if I have this palette, I don't need anything else out there. I mean, it has your black shade in there, all your neutral browns, your golds, and all of that. It's just a beautiful palette. And if you haven't tried NATASHA DENONA palettes, I will say one thing: they blend really nicely on the eyes, you guys. Super pigmented, so you don't need to use a lot of product. And actually, let me go ahead and swatch some shades for you guys, because I'm pretty sure y'all want to see what they look like. So let me apply some onto the back of my hand. And I didn't pick up much product, you guys, but y'all can see, like, these are so pigmented. I'm telling you, it is honestly worth the money. So go ahead and go to her website, because 30% off, you guys, is more than what I got this for with the Sephora VIB sale. I only got 20%. All right, so moving on to Milk Makeup, I did go ahead and grab their Hydro Grip Set and Refresh Setting Spray, and I got the mini version because I just wanted to see if it will work for my skin. But number one, you guys, the packaging, I'm obsessed with it. I love this color. But the best part is, I will say, is one of the best setting sprays out there that I've ever tried, because when you go ahead and spray your face with this, you guys, it sets your makeup, but it adds a little bit of a glow as well. But at the same time, it's not too much of a glow, because when I first heard about this, it kept saying the word hydrating, and I was like, I don't know. I am super oily. I don't think I need to get this. But once I got this and sprayed it on my face, I realized it adds a glow, but I don't get, you know, super dewy throughout the day, if that makes sense. But it's just a really nice setting spray, and I will get the full version once I use this all up. And also, I've got to mention one thing, but it does look like it has two different colors, but that's because you have to go ahead and shake it up to activate the formula. So that's the reason why it looks like that. But it is one of the best setting sprays I have tried of this year. Now, recently I did go ahead and pick up the LANEIGE Lip Sleeping Mask in the flavor Mint Choco, or Choco, I believe is how you say it. But I love the lip sleeping mask because, number one, y'all, the weather right now, my lips have been dry, okay? Like peeling, flaky. I'm like, ChiChi, like, you need to start using this again. So I went ahead and got this, and I've been using it ever since, and my lips now feel super hydrated and plump. But I love this flavor because I do have the original one, which I love, of course, but with this one, I just love a minty flavor on the lips. I don't know what it is, but I just love the way it feels. So definitely go ahead and grab this. It's nothing new, but of course I did have to mention this one. So I only have two more products left, and one of them is from Naked Scents on Instagram, and I got their Wood Wick candle, and I do believe, you guys, I'm almost done. Like, I'm so sad, but I didn't realize when it came to Wood Wick, it has like this crackling popping sound, which I love because it feels so cozy and just like, I don't know, it gives you like the winter feels, if that makes sense, because I go ahead and light this and just, I love the sound that it basically gives off with a wood wick. But I got the scent, I believe, called Marshmallow something. It was limited edition, so I already went ahead and passed, but all her candles are wood wick. So if you're interested, make sure you go ahead and check her out because these are so good. And even though it's only, you know, one wick in here, it lights the whole room up. Like, I was super impressed because I only love 3 wick candles, if that makes sense. And with those, of course, you know, when you go ahead and light them up, it just spreads throughout the room really fast. But with this one being only a 1 wood wick, all right, it just lights the whole room as well. So I'm super impressed with this, and it just, It smells so good, and I love the packaging. I love everything about it. But moving on to the last one, you guys. This one is my regret product, okay? I was not impressed with this, and I'm super sad because I just wanted it to work so bad, but I've tried it multiple times, and it's just not doing it for me. So this is the Makeup by Mario Master Eye Prep and Set Kit. I got it in the shade Deep, I believe, or Dark. I don't know where to look for it, but yeah, it's called in the Deep palette. So with this, I thought it was pretty cool because you do go ahead and get 2 colors, as y'all can see. So you get a lighter shade and a darker shade, and then also a setting powder. I will say I love the setting powder, but I don't know what it is with the formula of the actual, you know, primer. It just doesn't look good on my eyes, you guys. It looks super dry, and then when I go ahead and try to blend my eyeshadow on top, it just separates and it doesn't look good at all. So I don't know what I'm doing. I've tried little product, I've tried a lot of product, I've just tried different variations of it, and it's just not working for me at all. So if you do love it, let me know down below. But with this one, it just, I don't know, it just didn't work for me. But at the same time, it's super innovative because just to have a kit for your eyes, I love that. But those were all the products I wanted to go ahead and share with you guys. I do hope you enjoyed this video, and like always, let me know down below some products you love as well. But with that being said, I love you guys so much. Make sure you go ahead and like, subscribe before you do leave, and I'll see you guys in my next one.